is the celebration of celebrations. This is the day that says, today y'all made it to your goal, right? It was a long road, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of nights that you had to push your families aside, put other obligations aside, but you made it happen. Some of y'all have been involved in things and you pushed through, but you didn't make it to that end point. Some of you haven't accomplished some of your great goals in life. But this one, 6 weeks, y'all put it in and y'all got it done. So I'm proud of each and every one of y'all, definitely. You can clap, it's okay, it's okay. Clap for yourselves. You pushed through all that endurance, right? All them workouts, y'all got through, right? Brother Miguel and Marlon took y'all through. And now y'all in top shape, and all y'all got 6 packs, right?
2.5.
Not, what did we say?
2.5.
2.5? All right, that's a start. That's a start. That's good. That's good. When we started this, I'm sure you guys came in and like, you know, what is this really, right? Y'all just kind of went on faith a little bit, didn't really know what to expect. But as we started walking through, you started to see what was happening, right? Everything from the leadership development to all the certifications to everything that came along. But hopefully y'all saw the love that we put into this, right? So hoping y'all were feeling that, because we really want to make sure that was the main thing you got. A lot of programs start off and then they take you through and then, okay, day is over, it's done, goodbye. But that's not what we're doing here, right? We're building relationship, right? And from day one, we were talking about the win-win. Remember? I was saying that a lot, the win-win, because when you go through this program, you come out, you get on that job site, and you really start doing it and making it happen, then folks look at you and say, where y'all from? PWT? Okay, hey, we need to get with PWT to get some more of this, right? So you're going to be out there being our representatives. And then we're going to be able to continue to build and do this for more folks. More folks just like you, right? More folks that want that chance, deserve that chance, and really wants to make it happen. So, y'all with me on that? Yeah. Y'all gonna give us some support out there? Yeah. All right, so we are people working together. And what does that mean? That means we always work together. So y'all got to know each other. Y'all got to build your networks. And hopefully build some friendships, right? Because that's what it's about. Making sure that you're able to go out there, have some advocates and people on your side as you go through this industry, because the industry's tough. And you're not always going to get treated the best, right? Sometimes you're going to get that resistance. But what you do is you learn, you remember all the leadership stuff we taught you, and then you work with the folks that you know, continue to make that network strong, and continue to build from there. So we have. I want to take us through a couple things. We have a speaker, and Kevin Daniels. He's back by popular demand. Matter of fact, he came yesterday and just ripped the stage, right? So he did it so well. We said, hey, brother, can you come back again? He had to delay his flight, but you know he's willing to do that because he has love for y'all too. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring up Mr. Kevin Daniels.
How you guys doing today? Yeah, so I came to the graduation yesterday, and I enjoyed it, and I did an opportunity to speak to everyone. And I enjoyed it so much that I have to come back today. So I came back today, and then surprised to hear I get to speak to you guys. So I had a prepared speech yesterday, but most of it was from the heart, right? I'm going to talk about the same message because it is in my heart. I'm glad we got a 10-foot space here because when I talk, I really like to, get loose and talk with you guys. I've enjoyed you guys, first of all. It's been a great group to work with. So why are we here today? We're here to celebrate, right? But we're not really celebrating the fact that you ended something. We're really celebrating the beginning of something. This is a journey you guys have been on. Today was like the first big step on that journey, moving forward. All right. So I remember when I first met with you guys, I said this to you. I said, this is not about your past. This is not about who you were. This is about what you're doing right now. This is about your future. That's what this is all about. Your past is your past. We've all learned some things, and now we're moving forward. When we talk about your life, your pathway, we're all on different pathways in life. Everybody's different. You know, you can't compare your life to someone else's life because it's different. Now, some of us was born on this smooth road. The road was smooth. All we had to do is stay focused and work hard and enjoy the journey. But we messed it up. Some of us took the smooth road and we made it as bumpy as possible. We made that road so bumpy till we fell off the road, right? But here it is now. Today we've climbed right back on that road, we're ready to go. Now others of us, we were born on a bumpy road. We were born on a road with bumps. We were born on a road with roadblocks. We were born on a road that had dangerous animals. And we were born on a road that had missing pieces of the road, right? But even with that, you know somebody that was born on that same road, but they were so focused, they worked so hard, they navigated through that stuff, broke through the roadblocks, and ended up being successful, right? That wasn't us, though, right? That wasn't us. We hit every roadblock, got turned around. We played with the dangerous animals, got bit, got poisoned, and this is my favorite. We can see that the road is missing over here to the left, right? So know what we do? We start walking over there. But then what happens is, mama, grandma, someone told you, boy, girl, don't go over there, the road is missing. And we're like, yeah, but I want to see. So we go over there to the edge. We're like, oh yeah, it's deep down there. Then we fall, or somebody pushes off, and we fall off through into the cliff. Some of it takes 7, 8, 9, 10 years just to climb out of the hole, to get back to the road. Right? But that's our life, that's what happened. But I'm glad to say, you did it. You're back on the road. Now we're heading in that right direction.
All right.
So here we are. Now we're back on the road. So now what? Now what? So now we're back on the road, right? Now we're trying to figure out how to navigate that road. But we got something in our favor. We do understand we have learned from our past. Now we know where the roadblocks are. We know where the dangerous animals are. We know there's a hole over there. I'm going this way now. We didn't figure it out. So now all we got to do is just work hard and stay focused. Stay focused and work hard. Stay focused and work hard, and we can get to this road. Now I'm going to bring up here one of my favorite scriptures. James 2:26. And it says, for the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. I'm going to break that down to you. It doesn't matter how much faith you have. If you're not putting in the work, nothing's going to happen. You can believe you're the greatest in the world, but you don't work on it, it's not going to happen. You can believe you're going to be successful, but you're not putting in the work, it's not going to happen, because there's nothing to be blessed. I can't bless you sitting at home having faith every day, and you're not going to look for jobs, right? I can't bless you. So I'm going to give you an example. I know I like to tell stories. So let's say you get a phone call, and there's a job available to be an electrician. You're like, oh, I've always wanted this, is a great job. Let's say you got 30 days to prepare for this test and take the test. You pass the test, you win. So you're going to exercise your faith. You say, you know what I'm going to do? I believe, I'm going to pray on it every day. Matter of fact, I'm going to pray twice a day. Then I'm going to give up something. I'm going to stop drinking for a month. Right? And that's what you do. Pray and don't drink for the month. Test time comes, you take the test, and you fail the test. You know why you failed the test? Because you didn't put in any work, you didn't study, right? You got to put in work. So take that same scenario. But this time you say, I'm going to do the same thing, I'm going to pray on it, I'm going to make a sacrifice. But my sacrifice is for a purpose. I'm going to sacrifice drinking because I want to be clear-minded when I study. I'm going to sacrifice going out, hanging out. Why? Because I want to be clear because I want to study. I'm going to sacrifice some of the games, some of the TV I watch. Why? Because I'm going to put it in study. So now here's what I'm doing. I'm putting in the work, and I have the faith. So know what happens in 30 days? Listen, in 30 days, when you walk into the test site, you walk in and know you already passed the test. Because you're prepared, you're ready. Your stress level is down. You put in the work, now your faith works. You go in and you pass that test, you get that job. Now, this is what it's about now. This is about putting in the work. Now, one of my favorite quotes from one of the speakers I love to listen to, he says this. He says, you have to be willing to sacrifice who you are today for who you want to become tomorrow. Say that again. You have to be willing to sacrifice who you are today, right now, to become who you want to be tomorrow. This is what it boils down. What are you willing to sacrifice today? So you join this program, and the first thing Kevin Brown says to you, oh, they're gonna test your pee. Can't be smoking weed. If your first thought was, now I know the stuff you can drink to beat the test. If that's your first thought, you're not ready. You're just not ready. Because you're saying, I'm not willing to sacrifice something. I'm going to cheat the system. I'm going to get by. I'm going to get over. I'm going to try to drink this stuff, and it's not going to work out for you because you're not ready. This is sacrifice. And in the grand scheme of things, it's a small sacrifice. So you go ahead and make that sacrifice. That's what it's all about, making that sacrifice. And one of the things I talked to you guys about in our workshops was purpose of life. Purpose of life. You gotta be living for something. So I said that they did a study, and they talked about people who have a strong purpose of life tend to live longer and happier lives than everybody else. When you have a reason to get up every morning and to go, it makes it easier on the tough days. If you know the why of your life, why am I doing this, when the roadblocks come, you'll power through a roadblock. Because all roadblocks you can't go around. Some roadblocks you gotta power through. But when you know your purpose of life, when you have a tough decision to make, you can reflect on your why, and you can make that decision. Now, I cannot tell you what your purpose of life, no one can. You have to figure that out. Now, for me, my purpose is real simple for me. I have a strong faith in God. That's part of my purpose. My other purpose is trying to be a great role model to my kids, to my grandkids, to serve my community, to make sure everybody I touch, hopefully I can make their life a little bit better. That's my purpose in life. It drives me. It drives me to make the right decision. It drives me to do the right thing. And listen, like everyone else, I'm at a crossroads all the time, and I just focus on my purpose of life, and it gets me through. So if you have a purpose of life, and you know what it is, reflect upon it daily. Remind yourself of your why. Why am I doing this? If you don't have a purpose of life, you need to figure it out. You need to figure it out, because it's the thing that's going to help you make it to the next level, your purpose of life. Now, I'll tell you this. When people who are real rich, very wealthy people, when they die, on their deathbed, I'm telling you what they never say. They never wish that they had more stuff. They never wish that they had more money. They don't wish for those things. What they wish for is they would have spent more time with the people they love. What they wish for, they would enjoy life more. That's what they wish for. Because people have a purpose of life. You know what they don't worry about? They don't worry about having the best car, the nicest car. They don't worry about having the biggest house. They don't worry about having all this stuff, the latest and the greatest. Because their purpose of life is just greater than that. They don't worry about those things. They focus on the important things. All right? And my next message to you guys is really simple about your network. They say in life, your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. Now, I want you to kind of just scan around this room, and you look at the people who've been here for you. You look at Michael and Kevin and Cindy. You look at your instructors, people who help you work out. You look at all the people that have been a part of your life. Also, look at the people sitting next to you in your chair. They have now become part of your network. Your network is critical on your journey, because your network are fighting for you. When you call your network, they're going to give you the good advice. When you call your network, they're going to tell you the right thing to do. When you call one of your classmates and say, I'm having a rough time, they're going to encourage you. They're going to try to lift you up, saying, girl, you got this. Dude, you got this. You can do this. We went through too much for you to give up now. Too much for you to give up now. And the other thing I like that this man said also, he said, if you're going to cry, never cry to quit. Don't call me crying because you're about to quit. Don't waste my time. If you're gonna quit, don't cry, just quit. Call me crying because you're trying to fight to stay in the game, right? Call me and crying because you want to make it. Call me crying because you say, I can't give up. Now, we can talk about that. That's a good, healthy cry. When times get tough and you're powering through, you want to cry now? Cry then. But guess what? You can cry on my shoulder. I got you. I'll give you a pep talk. But come to me crying because you want to quit. If you quit, why you call me? Don't let me know. That's between you and yourself. Don't be a quitter. So when things get tough, call your network. They're going to support you. Somebody in this class, you call like, I can't do this anymore. You know what they're going to tell you? Yes, you can. I got you. You can do this. They're going to say, I felt like that last week. All right? Now, we talk about our paths of life, right? Now, this is what's going to happen to some of y'all. Everybody's path is different. Somebody next to you might get a break tomorrow. Might get a break next month. The person on the other side of you may get a break. And you're like, what about me? My break is not here yet. Don't give up. Your pathway is different. Everybody's pathway is different. All you got to do is keep staying focused and working hard. Your opportunity will come. And when it comes, you got to be what? Got to be ready. You can't say, oh, I got that call. Man, I was smoking last night. Hey, can y'all wait for 30 days until I get this out of my system? You're not ready. Your time will come. And when your time comes, everyone's going to celebrate you. So we're talking about your networks. Now, part of your network are the people who may be online watching this. Part of your network. Your parents, your kids are a strong part of your network. Grandparents, loved ones, they're supporting you, they're rooting for you. They're part of your network. Now, some of you may have somebody who you want in your network, a close family member, a parent, who's not there right now. And that's okay. That's okay. Don't get mad at them. Don't get mad at them. Because they still see you as that old you, right? You that fell off the cliff, right? That's the you they still see. So they're not ready right now. But it's okay. I'm going to tell you a secret. They might not tell you this, but they're rooting for you. They're praying for you. They're hoping for you. In their own heart, they're saying, I hope this is the time. This is when she's going to make it. This is when he's going to make it. And guess what? Keep doing what you do, they'll come around. They'll realize that, okay, all right, they're our new person. And they'll get on your side. But be patient. Don't rush them. Because they were there for you for a lot of stuff. And they just got tired. They'll come back. Just keep doing what you do. They'll come back. So the thing you got to realize now, you guys, is you guys are here. You guys are on that path, 2 feet firmly on the path. You're going to figure out what your purpose of life is. You're going to lean into your network, the people around you. You're going to stay focused. You're going to work hard. You're going to make sure every opportunity you get, you're going to jump on top of it, and you're going to make it. You're going to make it. Now, this is the real world. Is there a chance you can make a mistake and stumble? Oh, yeah, this is the real world. But I'm going to tell you the trick. If you fall down, immediately get back up, dust yourself off, and keep going forward. Don't even turn around and look at where you fell down. Just go. Don't even look back. Just go for it. Because it's going to be okay. We're not perfect. But we're not going to dwell on it. We're not going to feel bad for ourselves. Oh, I messed up. Oh, okay, I'm not going to do it again. Oh, me and Johnny went out and I smoked one. Now I'm not going to hang out with Johnny no more. I'm just going to learn from it. I'm just going to keep going. Because when you dwell on it, you know what you do? You just make more mistakes. Feeling bad for yourself. But you guys got this. You guys got this. This is a great day. This is a great day. You started this program over 6 weeks ago, and you thought to yourself, 6 weeks. Now for us, we're like, it's only 6 weeks. We're not in the program. It's short. But for you guys, it's like, I got to sacrifice for 6 weeks. I got to find somebody to watch my kids. I got to figure out how to get here. I got to give up something for 6 weeks. And you did it. And let me ask you this question. Does it seem long now? Nah. Doesn't seem long now. Was it worth it? Yeah. And that person who may have showed up with you on the first day, who didn't come through, how do you think they're feeling right now? They're like, dang. They might be throwing some shade on you right now, right? A little shade on you right now. You think you all that? Well, yeah, I am. I am all that. I am all of that. I went to the program. I did my thing. I learned. I was working out. Abs hurting, legs hurting, but I kept coming back the next day and the next day. Guess what? Some of y'all like working out now, right? All right, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Some of y'all gonna show up to that extra workout when this is over, right? It's a good thing. So y'all need to celebrate. Celebrate all your successes along the road. And in closing, I simply want to say, you've earned it. You've earned it. You've earned the right to be happy. You've earned the right to feel proud. You've earned the right to tell everybody what you accomplished. Now just build upon it. Just build upon it. I want you to focus on what your purpose of life is, and I want you to be on that mission. I want you to stay focused. I want you to work hard, because we're all in your corner. And with that, to this class, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Kevin Daniels. Now, did y'all hear that? Not only did you hear it, did you receive it? Right? Brother has a whole lot of knowledge, so we appreciate that. Right now, y'all are in a dangerous kind of position. Here's why. You've gone through this process. You've gotten in position. Now you're in position to win. Right? You're right there. But some of y'all aren't going to go to work tomorrow because of the season, right? It's not the right season yet. So some of y'all are going to have a little time in between. That's a dangerous point right there, right? Because you have to stay on track. You have to stay in shape. You have to stay drug-free, clean, right? Because you can get that call at any time, right? Kevin can give you a call and say, hey, I need somebody tomorrow. Are you going to be ready? So y'all got to stay ready, right? Don't get ready, stay ready, all right? Because you don't want to have all this time that you spent, all this dedication, and end up with nothing at the end. We don't want that for you. We work long hours here. We have all these classes from morning to night, and we don't do this just because. We do this because we want you to win, right? It doesn't work if you don't win. We don't win if you don't win. So make sure that you just stay focused, right? Keep on working out, doing whatever you do. You can come here to work out. You can work out wherever you are. We're going to talk a little bit about more resources that we have for you ongoing. Take advantage of all that stuff. Stay in position, right? Okay, we have some awesome food for y'all, but in a minute. Y'all can probably smell it already, right? All right, so let me just give a shout out to ATAS Catering. We got the folks over there. That's your brother Alonzo. He went through the program too. And his wife Tara, and they be throwing down. So y'all in for a treat.
And their son.
Say it again.
And their son.
Oh yeah, we got superstar son Alonzo Jr. in the house. Yeah, all right. Oh, give him a hand clap. All right, so we are gonna keep this going. So we have, one more thing. We need you to be our advocates out there, right? So you all know what it takes to get through this program. Some people will come and think they can make it through, but they can't. But because you all know exactly what it takes, we need y'all out there as a mouthpiece. Let folks know, okay? And it's not going to be everybody that you run into, because you're going to know instantly this person's not ready, right? Don't force them. Let them know, hey, when you're ready, come on in, right? But the folks that are ready, let us know, because we want to work with them. We want to grow more folks just like you. All right, so we got some, this is the theme. We're going to keep this theme going. We got some knowledge from this bald head to Kevin Daniels' bald head, and now we're about to bring the next bald head, our brother Kevin Brown.
That was good, Michael. Thank you. Listen, congratulations to all of you. It's, you know, Kevin mentioned, he says it's only 6 weeks. And I remember when we first started, you guys were the second night group. And obviously, you know, the nighttime is a little more challenging, especially when you have little ones at home, all those things, and work throughout the day. And so, even more so, she can celebrate what you've accomplished. And we're super excited for each and every one of you. I do realize that the 6 weeks went relatively fast for some. We've been doing this since September 21st, 6 days a week. And so listen, it's my graduation. I'm so happy. Can you tell? I'm so happy. Look, I was praying, counting down, you know, like kids do for Christmas. 6 more days for Christmas. I was like, Lord, just give me to December 20th. But, you know, with all that being said, the labor of sacrifice, the labor of love. Kevin mentioned, are you willing to sacrifice who you are today for who you want to be tomorrow? That is the most profound question that you have to answer. Because in answering that question, am I willing to sacrifice who I am today for who I want to be tomorrow? That is a very powerful response that's necessary one way or the other, because some of us are content with who we are today. Some of us are comfortable in the space where we are today. And I say that because it can be reinforced by my actions and my attitude. If I am not content with who I am today, what are you willing to do? It's kind of like that problem-solving model we talked about. The current situation, the preferred situation, the strategies and the actions that I'm willing to take to present the best version of myself. You all have demonstrated that you have an expressed level of commitment by your attendance, by your participation. As Michael had indicated, many of you will go to work during the winter, which is typically and historically the season in which we draw down the labor force. And therefore, the majority of you will be waiting to our peak season. It is in that waiting space that oftentimes we start getting bright ideas, where we kind of take our eye off the prize, where we think, well, they ain't gonna call, it's raining and yada, yada, yada. And the moment that I go left, right, I'm gonna call you. And that's typically how it always happens. And that's why I say that if we stay ready, we don't have to get ready. You all have a strong advocate for you that has really pushed me in a sense of actively getting you connected with your registered apprenticeships. Ms. Cindy's advocating, and typically and historically we place 58.8% of our students. She told me that she thought that I could do 70. I was happy with 58.8, but she said that I could do 70. And so if you knew my wife and know my wife, right, she won't let that alone, right? So I know that in order to silence her, I got to do my job. So as you guys graduate, I got to go to work. I got to do some more work, but I do it with a smile because I can see the best version of you. But I saw how your eyes lit up when we went out on the job site tour. I saw when you had your building your puppets and your stick figures. Right, just the excitement, right? And that's what it should be all about. This should be an exciting period for you because we are embracing the uncertainties of life. We're embracing those uncertainties as active ingredients that we believe will be used, right, in constructing the best version of ourselves. And so, again, I salute you, I commend you, I I know that we're going to be back over at the other side at 1 o'clock to continue, so you'll get this OSHA training done today. Then you'll wrap up and finish up on tomorrow with your flagger cert, right? 8 o'clock we're going to start. No, you guys are there. 1 o'clock? Yeah, these are afternoon folks. So we'll get that to you today. The last thing I'll say is this, is that we want to not only thank you, but we want to thank all of those that have participated with people working together. We want to thank the Sacramento Building Trades, who is our partner. We want to thank the City of Sacramento. We want to send a shout out to Christine Pallone and Abraham Salinas that oversee the CARES program, that have worked diligently in making certain that those nonprofits that have been awarded grants could get the monies and the resources that they needed in a timely basis, right, to be able to deliver. And so when you talk about people working together, as you look at the puzzle on the back, those are people. And you notice puzzles and
You don't have
figures.
that shirt on.
Oh, I know. I got PWT baseball, you know, as you look at the puzzle, right, these are people and they're figures that as you start to put those pieces together, they start to create a picture. It requires the collaboration, the strategic alignment of many entities so that we can deliver services to yourself. So you got the federal government responding, you got the local City Sacramento responding, then you got all these community partners, and you're trying to germinate and connect them all together so that we can produce and deliver services to our clients, which are you, in a way that not only promotes dignity, but doesn't cut corners. Doesn't give you plastic boots. Doesn't give you, nominal product. We want you to understand that you are value add. So thank you so very much. Thank you. And with that being said, it's about that time. Y'all ready? Oh, Cindy, Grandma, Nana. This is the last dance.
No. Congratulations, each and every one of you. I'm so proud of you. We are so proud of you. Are you talking all the time? No, I'm so proud of you guys, and I wanted to touch on this. What is the next step, right? And yeah, Kevin talked about the 70% target, but our real target was 100%. The only people that won't be working are the people that choose not to be ready. Okay? We can only go so far. You have to be ready, willing, like everyone has said, be able to test clean and be up for the challenge. I've seen each and every person here through the math, right? You've been challenged. And where it's like, well, I'm not challenged enough, I challenged one group a bit more, just to try to push and see where you are, so that you'll have the foundation, whichever trade you go into, you'll be able to test into that. But what it shows is that your determination, your diligence, your ability to problem solve, something that's difficult, are you going to get through it? Are you going to give up? There were a couple ladies that came a little later, and they're like, oh, I can't. But then it was like 2 days in, they were like, boom, 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 right? So you just have to build that confidence and know that you can do anything. The biggest threat to putting people to work is if they're not working the day after they graduate, right? There's that gap. What are you going to do with that gap? Fill it and be productive. Ask us, so we have some next steps for you as well. You'll get emails, texts as to what's coming up in the new year. We're going to have math sessions. We're going to have workout sessions. We're going to have follow-up sessions for people that start working and they want another financial workshop booster shot, right? Now what do I do? I've got this money coming in, right? What are my next steps? some leadership, some cases where you could come in and talk about some of the challenges that you have on the job and how to get through those. We're here for you, not just, this isn't the end. Please, make sure to stay engaged. Like Christine coming back here, you know, Christine graduated. Yeah. And she wants to be a help, and we appreciate that. And for those of you going into the job site, come back. You know, talk to our next classes when we get those going in the new year. Okay, so stay engaged. You'll get communication. If you think we don't have your latest email and phone number, please update us. And I also have a list in the back. If you say, I'm ready to go now, right? It's so if you think I will test clean, I am ready, pick me. I want your name on that list. Please don't put your name on the list if that does not apply to you. But get ready so that we can, because we want to make sure as we recommend people, they're ready to go now. Okay? So I have a list back there. Make sure you sign it if you put your name and current number if you're ready to go now. Okay? Proud of you guys. Congratulations.
I was joking on that 100%. I got to do a lot of work. You know, make certain, you guys see those nice, stand up, Miss Yolanda Lewis. Hey, look at that. That's your financial instructor. But you see her sweatshirt? So all of you are going to get a sweatshirt. So make certain, Linda, you see that young lady right there? Before you leave this site today, make sure you give her your sweatshirt size.
And Kevin, real quick, we got him to sign it on the sign-in sheet, but just make sure to go back to that sign-in sheet if you didn't get it and put it on there, and Linda will make sure.
Yeah, because I'm going to make the order today. And so while you guys come back for your aftercare stuff, I ain't sending nothing in the mail. You're going to have to come back here and get your stuff. All right, that's one way I keep you coming back.
Amen.
So yeah, you know, make certain that you do that, get that your size so we can get you that. Really love seeing you guys walk around in the PWT stuff, branding your organization. It's not ours, it's yours. For the people, by the people working together. So thank you very much. Hey, let's get this party started. Mr. Alexander Garcia, come on down. Yeah. So I'll tell you guys a little story about this cat. So he got a cousin that's in the other classes that we did in September. And he sent the other cousin to go and verify that the program was real. That was, you know, wasn't no fugazi stuff. You know, they done sent the scout out there, you know, doing a little recon, right? Yeah, you know, I did a little 411 on you. And so when they found out that it was real, next thing you know, they're going to call up the whole posse. So we appreciate you. But that's what we want you to do.
Thank you for everything, too.
Yeah, you know, we recognize, you know, that many of you won't go to work, but we also recognize that many of you are caught up with this COVID thing. All of us have been greatly impacted. And so what we wanted to make certain that we did was to exercise a sense of empathy and do it in a way that we could support you. And so there's a little scholarship gift in that envelope to say thank you, that we hear you, we want to support you. And so it's just our way of saying that we love you, right? This is about relationship, as we stated from day one, and we've never vacillated on that statement. And I hope that our actions and our attitudes have reinforced that this is not a transaction, but really, this is about a beginning relationship. It needs to be reciprocated, which means it can't be just one way, where we get blowing you up, and you're like, I don't feel like talking. No, Because I'm at this point now, I'm 54. And I realized that I got shelf life. And I realized that all of us, James, are only afforded a certain amount of time. And when my time is up on this side, there's no renegotiation with God to try to get more time and extended time. I know Hezekiah did it when he turned to the wall, but typically when it's your turn, it's time to move. And therefore, if time is a gift that everyone is afforded, my responsibility to the giver of the gift, to show my appreciation for the gift, is to be a good steward, to optimize the time that I have left. What I'm saying is that I have chosen consciously to invest in those relationships with the time that I have left, and hope that those relationships will reinvest back into this relationship because they see value in the relationship. Now, there are those that I have misqualified in the category of relationship where it should have just been a transaction. Because we got friends, you know, they're in our circles of influence, that only call when they want something. Those are transactional relationships. And you and I both know we don't like those individuals that only call when they want something. We need somebody that's going to be there through hell and high water, when the sun rises and when the sun ain't rising. Those are real relationships. So that's what we want. Alonzo, come on up. Now, out of all the folk, we getting up there, you know, we up there having a nice little catered food. The only one that's going to talk about the food is this cat. I don't eat cold food. So I told him a little story.
1, 2, 3.
Now, when I grew up, Mama cooked roast on Sunday. Mama cooked roast on Sunday. I got to the point where I couldn't stand roast day, boy. I just think about Sunday, I started getting a headache. So Mama say like this, I ain't cooking nothing now. So if you don't want to eat this, then I don't know what to tell you. And so I told him that little story, and he stumbled it, but I was blessed with it.
Hey, Kev, hold on. So here's the deal. He got two parents that are chefs. That's the deal.
Gotcha.
He's spoiled.
He's spoiled. That's what the problem is.
Come on, bro.
Devon, come on, brother. Dig in. Did it. Did it. They got to represent. Nice hat, man.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right.
Mr. James Whitlock, come on up, brother. Hey, look at it. You know, I did a presentation on the internet for an organization. You know, a lot of times I do those, and people
1,
allegedly say they want to come
2,
to class, but they never show up.
3.
Now, all the ones I did for this organization, this is the only young man that showed up, and I appreciate him. He was traveling in from Woodland every single night, working, you know, his graveyard job, and still coming to class and still making it happen. So we support you.
Bring back the fist bump.
Mr. Marviel Sarabia. Mr. Marviel, can I get a YouTube link and don't send the link out to nobody?
1, 2, 3. Here we go. One more. Got it.
Y'all gonna give him a hand clap?
Mr. Hail Reds. He got a better mask on today. He ain't got that red and gold stuff.
You like that Niner stuff?
Nah, man.
1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, sir.
Super Bowl was
Hey,
that
when we do though, you'll be a
Yeah,
Niner
we
fan, right?
I'm wrong. Because you know, I'm Keller Weatherspoon, I'm a pastor. Hey, Quan Martin, come on up, these kids. Amazing.
1, 2, and 3, Daquan. Thank you, sir.
He came to me from one of my pastor friend resources, and pastor called. He said, "Man, I got this young man." He said, "I know how you are, Brown." I said, "Dude," he said, "I know how you are, man. He gonna be all right." And he was right. He's been all right. Thank you. Miss Empress Varner, come on up. Girl, you tough. Hold on. You ain't never been this tall. Now you're gonna try to be taller than me all the day.
All right, 1, 2, and 3. One more. All right, I got it.
I came in one day. I saw Empress. I said, okay. I came the next day. I said, who is that? They was like, that's Empress. She got a new hair though. She doing new hairdos every day. Mr. Craig Barrett, come on up, brother.
You on live?
Craig, then put himself on live. 1, 2, 3. All right, got it. Thank you, Craig.
Mr. Carl Fire Sprinklers Wood. Contractor called me at 10 o'clock last night. Said, Mr. Brown, you gonna get his tool? I said, yeah, man, I'm gonna get his stuff. He goes,
1,
okay, I'm gonna
2,
bring him out to work January
3.
4th. I just need to get all the paperwork done.
1, 2, 3. All right, thank you.
Mr. Rick Collier, come on up, brother. Richard.
All right, 1, 2, 3. And one more. 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you.
Miss Ronese, come on up. This is damn good. This is damn good.
She ready for work.
She ready for work, right? She has some yellow and black Jordan. I said, girl, you got some good stuff.
1, 2, 3.
And she ain't even a Steelers fan.
1, 2, 3. There you go.
I'm calling you last. So Z, I've been practicing your name all night. When you get, that you used to watch the cartoons, they had you counting sheep and all that. You could see the sheep jumping. So I practice names like that when I go home and sleep, so I don't screw it up. And I'm still gonna mess this up. I can already tell. Watch this. Zaniqua Rutherford. Zaniqua, okay, whoa, oh, this is a nice boo.
Live on the other side, this is my good side.
We got the man,
All right, 1, 2, 3. Is it right here? 1,
Cindy, come on up.
2,
Pick.
3.
You guys are brown noses. I'll stand over here.
We'll let you have your good side, okay.
Uh,
In the middle.
in the middle, huh? 1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
Okay, I'll stay real close.
So, you know, I told you guys years ago I pastored the church Mount Sinai, and we did our first introduction into the multi-craft or the MC3 curriculum was when I pastored Mount Sinai. We did the Golden One Media Day over at that church. Well, over at that church I had several associate ministers, and one of them happens to, actually I talked to all of them, but one in particular happens to be this young man's father-in-law. And so he called me, he said, Pass, I need some help. He said, man, I got a son-in-law, he needs to work. I said, right. He said, yeah, I don't know what he want to do. He goes, I just need your help, man. I said, all right, give me my number. And so, you know, this again goes back to relationships, right? And so it's important that you understand, because contextually for what I'm saying is that because of the relationship, the continued relationship, we now are able to cultivate a relationship with Mr. Trevor Jones. Come on up, Trevor. And Trevor, in his spare time, is a photographer, so he's been trying to wiggle his way in to have me fire my videographer. So he can take his job.
Trevor, you always welcome to come in here and help. Yeah.
Trevor is a math genius, by the way.
I got it.
So, you know, obviously, you know, we have fun and whatever, but we really are super excited for each and every one of you. Listen, submit those applications to various different trades in preparation to wait for operating engineers. Take Cap Lytle's advice. Go on to Local 185. Pull down that application, fill that application out. Make certain you put down the certifications on any of the applications that you fill out. Make certain you put down OSHA 10, First Aid CPR. Make sure you put down Flagger cert. When we get back into the spring, we're going to have what I call this upgrade training. So we'll start upgrade training kind of like they were doing upgrade training for the operators when we went out there for the job tour for our active apprentices. So I'll bring you back, give you upgrade excavation and trenching certification. That'll be a 2-day seminar, right? Because this is going to be information that will help you and skill you up from a readiness standpoint. Waiting for Consumers River to open up their training center. Once they do, we have some equipment out there through your blueprint and tool instructor that is the professor at Columbia at Consumers for the construction. We got some equipment out there that we can get some lift certifications. And so we're looking proactively for the continuation of some upgrade training. I've been talking with Yolanda from the financial standpoint. Sanja's got some other stuff. Kevin spoke with him again. He's going to come back and do some stuff. So these sources and resources will continue. They will continue if you want it. If you want it. While you're waiting to get placed, I would strongly encourage you to stay connected, to stay engaged, to get whatever is available that's going to be free to you. All you got to do is make the sacrifice. Okay? Without further ado, I want everybody to come back up towards the stage.
Group photo.
Real photo, group photo. Come on, tall people in the back.